What actually happens if you go 30 days without speaking a single word? It's stranger than just being quiet. Okay, so here's a question that sounds simple but goes way deeper than people expect. What if a person stayed completely silent for a full month? No talking, no whispering, nothing out loud? Spoiler, this isn't just a monk thing. It's been studied in vow of silence practices and even in therapeutic silent retreats. But your brain and body go through real, measurable changes. Let's break it down. First, the setup. This isn't just anecdotal. Silent retreats lasting weeks are a documented practice in various meditation traditions, and researchers have studied participants before and after extended silence to track what actually changes. So everything here is grounded in real observation, not guesswork. Day 1 to 2. Your vocal cords, believe it or not, start adjusting almost immediately. Speech is a constant low-level muscular activity, and once it stops, the muscles around your larynx genuinely begin to relax in a way they rarely do during normal daily life. Day 3 to 4. This is where your inner world gets loud instead. Without the outlet of speaking, a lot of people report their internal monologue becoming noticeably more intense, almost like the thoughts you'd normally say out loud pile up with nowhere to go. Day 5 to 7. Your sense of hearing seems to sharpen. This isn't your ears physically changing, it's attention. With no speaking to focus on, people in silence studies consistently report noticing sounds, textures, and details they'd normally tune out completely. Day 8 to 14. Something interesting happens with your sense of self. Long-term silence practitioners and retreat participants report a kind of emotional decluttering, as if not having to constantly translate thoughts into words for other people lets your mind process things more directly and honestly. Day 15 to 21. Loneliness and isolation can hit hard around this stretch, even for people who chose the silence voluntarily. Human social bonding relies heavily on verbal communication, and its absence for this long is documented to trigger real emotional strain, even in supportive retreat environments. Day 22 to 25. On the flip side, many long-term silent retreat participants describe a shift toward calm here, sometimes called settling. The initial mental noise and restlessness tend to fade, replaced by something closer to sustained mental quiet, as the brain adapts to not needing constant verbal processing. Day 26 to 30. Your relationship with language itself starts to feel different. Some long-term silence practitioners describe words feeling almost unfamiliar or heavier than usual by the final stretch, since a core function you use dozens of times an hour has essentially gone dormant for weeks. And here's the part that surprises most people. The 30 days of silence isn't actually the hardest part. It's speaking again afterward. People coming out of extended silent retreats often describe their first words back feeling strange, clumsy, even emotionally overwhelming, since the mouth, vocal cords, and mind all have to resync at once after weeks of disuse. So why does the body tolerate this at all? Mainly because humans are remarkably adaptable, and speech, despite being central to daily life, isn't biologically essential the way food or sleep is. But it's not free psychologically. Extended silence reshapes how you process thoughts and emotions, and coming back to normal conversation can take real adjustment. The good news? Nobody accidentally ends up 30 days silent. Documented cases like this happen in structured retreats or intentional practices, monitored and supported the whole way through. And if you've ever gone even one quiet day at home and noticed how loud your own thoughts got, now you know that's just the smallest, gentlest preview of what your mind actually goes through when the silence stretches into full weeks.